Welcome to lesson 5 of your Letting Go course. Now we've gone through breath and release, your spiritual intention, gratitude, feeling to heal it. But now we want to talk about higher power, meaning in some contexts you could say God or spirit, the universe, Mother Nature, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, whatever your higher power may be. Now this doesn't mean you have to believe in God. You can be an atheist and believe in a higher intelligence, Put it very simply, look at how the universe works. We've got the earth spinning, we've got all the galaxies, we've got the oceans, the air, the oxygen, the sun. There's definitely an intelligence greater than the intelligence of the human brain. Unless you think your human brain is running the galaxy, then I'm pretty sure there is a greater, let's say, knowledge or intelligence or source of energy and power that sustains and helps life continue. Unless you are, the power behind the universe, then thank you if you are. Now, the reason I bring this up is because in the letting go technique, when we are going into surrender, when we start to, feel energies and emotions within our space, within our energy, and we start to let them go and surrender, where are we letting them go to? And also, what is replacing them? So via our spiritual intention, what we want to become, we start to replace, for example, we may have a lot of anger. One side note quickly is, what is another good tip to think about is think of all the energies that you want to release, put them in the basket of upset. Just put them in upset. Because I spoke about earlier, not labeling or putting perceptions or thoughts and ideas onto energies. So what you can do in order to make them more in the same area, you can think of all negativities and all things you wish to surrender as upsets. Put them all in the same basket. Anger, fear, worry, doubt, resentment. Put them all in upset. That will prevent you from going too deep into a labeling process and get you to be able to have a sense of non-attachment so you can surrender them easier. So your spiritual intention, coming back to it, starts to cultivate more of that energy in you. So as you're releasing an anger, you're starting to become more calm. As you're releasing a stress, you're becoming more present, or whatever it might be you're cultivating. So you're releasing one energy and replacing it with that energy of your spiritual intention, your alignment with it. Now, going into higher power is about where are you surrendering it to? So as you release a negativity, you let it go upward, so to speak, to a higher power, a higher intelligence, or your best self if you don't believe in any God or anything in a spiritual context. You can think of it as, the best version of you. What I'm getting at is that you need to let it go somewhere. So as I'm releasing a negativity, it's kind of like for me personally, I do it like, to thee, O Lord, I surrender this. So I surrender it to God or to the Christ energy or to Christ, to that upward source of consciousness, so that it kind of opens that gateway to something greater than you. Now, let's be honest, we're not sustaining our life on our own. We need oxygen, we need sunlight, we need air, we need food, we need the ground to walk on. There's obviously some type of support, some type of life that sustains us, meaning, when your body has ceased, so, I'm a dead body on the floor, there's something missing from that body. There's a life energy, and that life energy can be another way of you thinking of this higher power. I surrender this to life. I surrender it to something greater than myself. And as you do that, you open the connection to something greater than yourself. There's a saying that says, God doesn't need us, we need God. So it's the same thing. Life doesn't need us, we need life. And that's what I'm trying to open you up to here, to get you more aware of the actual spiritual context, the quantum context, as they'd say in quantum physics, that unified field of energy and power which we live within. And as we can open up to that, as we can start to surrender to that, it starts to liberate us of our upsets, of the emotions and energies that we want to release. Now, everyone's different. Everyone comes to, personal or spiritual growth from a different angle. I was brought up Catholic. However, I've also studied Taoism and Buddhism and gone deep into Kung Fu work. Others of my friends were brought up Muslim, others Jewish, others Buddhist, Hindu, so on and so forth. So we all have our different ways that we conceive of this higher power, and they're all fine. There's no problem. What you need to do is you need to look at the way you connect to that. How do you connect to a higher power? Is it Mother Nature? Is it the universe? Do you like to say a prayer? Do you have a certain mantra you use? Do you just feel the life itself? Do you think of a beautiful time in your life? How do you connect to that infinite intelligence, that higher power, that greater sense of self? As we bring this together with all the pieces, we have that awareness so that when we do go into, we breathe, we release, we bring a sense of gratitude, we feel so that that energy can be there, and then we surrender, we let go, we let it go to a higher power. Like I said to you earlier, I'm breaking down this process into a linear progression, breath work, gratitude, feeling, surrender, spiritual intention, so that you can go through it in a sequential way just so your brain can digest it. However, it is very non-linear, meaning it's like a state, like a condition of all these things at once, like the same way that you think, feel, sense, and have a spiritual life all at the same time. I have 5 different fingers all simultaneously. So even though I'm teaching you this in a linear progression, you'll find the more you practice it, it becomes non-linear, as though it becomes an state, an overall condition. And this sense of a higher power is something that will be present throughout. Okay, so let's begin with our meditation this week. Close your eyes. Either lying down or sitting down, it's up to you. And just take some deep, conscious, and comfortable breaths. Feel your body and feel that it's completely relaxed. Calm down all emotions and feelings and simply feel that you are living. Now imagine a bright white light shining in your chest. And with each breath you take, see this white light becoming brighter and brighter, expanding slowly to fill your whole body. Imagine your whole body filled with a bright white energy. Breathe in peace. And breathing out any tension or strain. Now with each breath you take, see this white light expand to make a shell of white light around your whole body. Feel the space around you and within you. See it shining with a bright white energy. And as you rest your awareness in this space and energy, bring your awareness to a higher power as you conceive it. Whether it's God, the universe, Mother Nature, infinite intelligence, the quantum field, whatever it might be. Feel it. and connect to this source. The life in you is the same life energy that powers every human being, every animal, every plant. The whole of the universe has the same life energy. Now expand your awareness. See this white light expanding to cover the whole planet. Feel it. Feel the connection, the wholeness to this higher power. There's nothing wrong, there's nothing right here. It's all your experience. And continue to expand this space and energy, this white light, as far as you can conceive. Feel that you are living. Feel life. Feel it in your warm red blood. See it in the trees as they blow in the wind. You are life. Surrender and let go into this life energy. Let go a little more. Now mentally repeat to yourself, I am life. I am love. I am my spiritual intention. I am life. I am love. I am my spiritual intention. Once again, take some deep, conscious breaths. Bringing your awareness back into your body. Bringing your awareness back into the room you're in, the space that you're in. And whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, so your mantra for this week is, I am life, I am love, and I am, and then enter your spiritual intention. So for me, it's I am life, I am love, I am unconditionally loving. So whatever your spiritual intention might be, enter that in 5 times 5 a day. Thank you once again for joining us in this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.